I think that crossover really was like such a bridging thing.
Actually, we are. I don't mean to brag, but Ninja Steel is actually pivotal. Like if you watch,
I agree.
Yeah, and if you watch like Beast Morphers, our Nexus Ninja Prism is like the creator of the powers.
Yeah.
So we literally got to meet the god of the Rangerverse and got inside of him. Oh, God.
What's up, geeks? It's that guy Tommy here with Cat.City Geeks, and I'm here with Ninja Steel.
My man, I might have just turned off your mic.
Oh no, it's all good. I do it all the time. And for those of you who heard that, it wouldn't be an interview with me if it didn't have something go wrong immediately. like historically, go watch my interviews. Something happens in between every single.
Makes it more fun. Makes it more real. Yeah.
Traditional life.
Exactly.
And I'm here with Peter Sudarso and Chrysti Ane.
Hey.
I got it right.
You got it right.
Yes. You guys have no idea how much I'm stressing about that. So, Ninja Steel is beloved by the fans.
Thank you.
And it also has the honor of having probably one of the greatest crossovers in Power Rangers.
I agree.
How does that feel, knowing that you're part of that legacy of Power Rangers?
You first?
I mean, I grew up watching Power Rangers as a fan, so
Fangirling.
I was 100% fangirl.
Oh, I don't blame you.
When they came right behind me, they were like doing the morphs and everything. I was like, yo, like what? Stay cool, you know, like I'm one of the Rangers now, you know. But yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. But a part of me was definitely like, I was definitely nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. But now that it's done, and now looking back, I'm very happy and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, I think thank you. Thank you. I think for me, since I didn't have too much knowledge like he did with Power Rangers, I was more nervous than anything.
Right.
Because I still want to honor it, you know? I know that it is legendary. I want to give it the respect that it deserves. But I was so welcomed right away that the nervousness just dropped. And then when we were all morphing together, I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you something that hit you right now. I was like, now I understand.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah.
So like that whole experience though, like even before the morphine, like you're coming in on set and you're seeing like, especially if you see like and even like your brother
Tommy was my brother was a blast
that's
to do.
crazy to me. Like you're like almost a legacy member.
Bro, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's how I felt. I was like, oh, he's a legacy.
Yo, get out of here. I appreciate it.
And full disclosure, it wasn't until I like was watching the show that I was like. And I looked at your name. I was like,
wait a minute.
They're not related. Like, oh, they are related. Oh, they're brothers.
Yeah.
That's something I should keep.
I mean, that was definitely a blessing. Like, working with him was amazing.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it was more. No offense, Yosh, but it was more of it was a bigger like mental blow working with like all the legends.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like sharing the screen with somebody that I have looked up to.
Right.
Whereas, like, I love you, Yosh, but we worked on other films together.
I see you all the time.
We worked on other films. We're okay. But yeah, I do wish we had more time to play together as the two characters.
Yeah. It was like seeing all the legends like come, like you walked on set and they're all standing there, like all these legacy Power Rangers from all these.
Super cool.
Yeah.
We're super disarming.
100%.
Yeah.
I think for me, JDF was really. I was nervous. I was nervous. I'm like,
there were so many stories.
Yeah.
There's myths about the JDF.
And then I also didn't want to come off like I'm fangirling, but kind of was, you know? But once you walked in, I was like, oh, you're a human. Like, you're a person just like all of us.
He's so good.
Yeah.
We put pranks on him and everything.
Yeah, we
so
sure.
Cool.
Peter sure did. He was like, I'm not letting this chance go without at least pranking them one time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now the show's like in its history with Ninja Steel, like it's in the pantheon of Power Rangers and how great.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It still feels like we just did it.
And that's actually what I was going to ask. How does it feel now looking back at it and see like because you guys have had like lines all weekend, people coming to see you guys and tell you and like what the show's meant to you. How does that feel knowing it's meant so much? Your season in particular.
Old. I feel old. Peter yesterday goes, because it was like a decade ago, and I was like, be quiet.
What do you mean? I'm still quiet. Yeah, dude, exactly the same way. It was like also kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's like I have grown with it. Like when we first started doing conventions, literally the people who freshly saw us knew who we were, but everybody else was like, oh, okay, cool. And now it's like we go to a convention and people have accepted us.
Yeah.
And that is a different feeling. It's like, oh, Ninja Steel.
It's like we almost like wrote our name in the legacy and it's sunk in, you know?
Yeah, and back then we were kind of like almost like unsure of what it all is, you know, and now seeing it's cemented and seeing it grow and it's nice that it's actually going to continue, because I'm not going to lie, I was low-key a little bit afraid of like the legacy dying, because the show was done. They didn't want to do it with Toei anymore, you know, but now that like it's going again, it's a blessing for us, because if the legacy dies, the kingdom dies, then we're crown holders of nothing, you know. And now that it continues on, it's kind of it's nice. We get to expand the kingdom in that sense.
Well, actually, that kind of leads to my next question, because it's not just the show that will continue. You guys, the comics are still going. Power Rangers Prime is still going right now.
Oh crazy.
That's a great story. We got to actually interview one of the artists not about a month or so ago.
Which one?
What is
Danny?
name?
Is it Dan Nicolo? He's fantastic.
Not him.
Dan.
I can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fantastic artist.
Amazing. So it's going in comics. There's still video games that people want to do.
Legacy Wars is still coming out.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So
the beat 'em up game just came out.
And so the fandom will always exist in some way, shape, or form. And Ninja Steel is a huge part of that, no matter what. And
thank you.
Really, you guys I think have a huge part to play in it, because I think that crossover really was like such a bridging thing.
Actually, we are. I don't mean to brag, but Ninja Steel is actually pivotal. Like if you watch,
I agree.
Yeah, and if you watch like Beast Morphers, our Nexus Ninja Prism is like the creator of the powers.
Yeah.
So we literally got to meet the god of the Rangerverse and got inside of him. Oh God! I'm sorry.
That's saying it. We might edit that a little just a tiny bit. We'll see.
Around that.
I'm not like reaching into the power. Oh God! I'm gonna stop. I know, right? Anyway, but actually, we really were pivotal. Because Nick was inside Dino Fury as well, and all of that. We continued on. Yeah.
So
I miss him so much.
I'm going to wrap this up since you guys you're starting. I just want to say thank you so much as a fan, because diehard Power Rangers fan since day one, and just all the series. I love it. Even if I'm not watching it, I like that it continues, because it does for me. It does for other generations, but it did for me. It expanded my imagination. It inspired me. I love to write now because of it. So just thank you both so much.
I truly believe that Power Rangers is one of the most important series. Sounds dumb to say, but it's like we're a diverse group of people, different ethnicities, different genders.
Also, we grew up with it, right? It's almost like a heartwarming thing. This has been consistent throughout my life. Which is crazy. It's one of the very few consistent things, you know.
And I can say, like, when I was growing up and watching it, when Zach came on screen, like that was my dude,
bro.
That was my dude, bro. And it's funny because I would say like culturally and everything, I relate to Zach, but like personality-wise, I was Billy 100% because I was the total nerd.
Actually, I was the same, but I was Adam. I was Adam and Billy.
Yeah.
Because for me, Adam was like, "Oh my God, this guy looks like me," and it was like a frog. But then Billy was my guy.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, I just want to say thank you guys again so much for all you did for the franchise.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for being more phenomenal. I hope to see you guys again real soon.
Heck yeah! Hopefully, bring us back out.
Yeah, please do. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we'll see you soon. Peace.
Bye, everyone.